It's not enough. It's just not enough. What's shaking, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. What's going on with y'all, man? Happy Saturday. Listen, we're like 15 people away, 15 subscribers away from 30K. And I know y'all tired of me asking every video. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave y'all alone after I get to 30K. Maybe. Nah, but for real, if you subscribe, you're not subscribed, I appreciate the support. Even the haters that, hate Dak Prescott with a passion. Whatever. Do your thing. Let's talk about these weapons, though. Let's put the Dak Prescott conversation to the side and talk about who he was throwing to in that video the other day. Now, a picture surfaced showing everybody, and I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's a scary sight. It's a scary sight. And listen, no matter who we end up going into the first game with, I'm going to support and pray to the heavens that they have their best season ever. Because that's all I can do because I'm a fan. But that don't mean that in March, still ain't even April, I'm not going to be begging, pounding the chair, pounding my chest, screaming, go add to this roster. Load the clip. The Cowboys have yet to listen to us in that vein. Paris Campbell's not loading the clip. Paris Campbell's like cleaning the gun. It's almost like subtracting. No disrespect to Paris Campbell. I know he's fast, but he also has run himself off of 2 rosters that if he was so good, they would have kept. Why isn't he still a Philadelphia Eagle? Why isn't he a Washington Commander? I'm just saying. But let's talk about the players we do have. I'll put it on the screen. Jalen Tolbert. We want him to be great. We do. South Alabama's own Jalen Tolbert, who has been serviceable. That's the word I'm going to use. Serviceable. He's had a couple of above average moments, like the Pittsburgh walk-off touchdown, but he's been serviceable at best. He can't block. He's very thin as far as just being that type of dude, but serviceable. Jalen Brooks, very, very thin. Thinner than Tolbert. Can't block at all. Has tripped and fell and caused interceptions in games. Probably shouldn't be on the active roster. No disrespect to Jalen Brooks. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I'm sorry. I'm just calling out the realness. Maybe he's putting on weight. Maybe with that picture that I saw, he ain't look like it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Jonathan Mingo, who we really, really, really want to be great. We do. But we just want him to be great. He's been in the league a couple years now. He's yet to show that he's great. And I know he's had horrible quarterback play every snap. I understand that. But it's your job to make it undeniable. And he has not yet made it undeniable. Not where he was picked at. He should have been making it undeniable. So I can't depend or lean my entire season on Jonathan Mingo. I don't care if we gave up a 4th round pick. I can't. Now, the Jones family might say we gave up a 4th. That's our second receiver. I ain't the Jones family, though. I'm CFT. I'm not here to just be giving out starting positions. Earn them. Just go earn it. Go be phenomenal in off-season workouts, in camp. Take that position and be like, I'm definitively the wide receiver 2. I don't care who y'all drafted. And I'll shut up. I'll make praise video after praise video. I'll shout you out on Twitter. I do my part as a fan. If you go do your part as a player. That's all I'm saying. Go be great, and I will echo your greatness all over social media and everywhere else in person. But you got to go be great first. I'm not echoing potential greatness. I'm done doing that. I've done it for years. It hasn't worked out in my favor. I'm done. Then you got people like Jalen Moreno-Cropper, Brevin Spanford. This is going to sound like I'm just hating for the sake of hating. It's not enough. It is not enough. The Cowboys have done themselves a big disservice by not adding another veteran wide receiver to this room before the draft. Man, Amari Cooper should be on this roster, man. You can say he lost a step. We don't need Amari Cooper to be CeeDee Lamb. We have CeeDee Lamb. We need him to be the greatest that he can be at wide receiver 2. And if we draft a receiver like we should, then you train him up for a year, and maybe you can transition Amari off the roster or to wide receiver 3 next year. But you got to put in some work, man. We can't just keep taking, this is what I hate. We're taking the bare minimum at offensive weapons all the time. We can get that in the 3rd. We can get that in the, well, we only have 4th round picks. We can get that in the 5th or the 6th. You know, just get the line in the trenches good. We can get the skill position somewhere else. No. We're the only team out here that thinks that you could win seriously with no dominant or blue chip type talent at the skill positions. And then when we accidentally get one, CeeDee Lamb, or when we draft one like Zeke Elliott, they turn out to be beasts. Dez Bryant. When we draft weapons in those tiers, they're dominant. But when we try to force some other people to be great, they have moments where they're like, he should have made that catch. He wasn't quite there. And I'm tired of the Let's just go get the premium talent. I'm not saying let's go draft 3 receivers and 2 running backs and forget the trenches altogether. That first pick 100% should be a premium weapon. And possibly one of the next 2 picks should be too. Y'all crazy if y'all think that, like, if Ashton Genty is there or Tet McMillan, although Tet had a video today I did not like. You gotta call a spade, talking about he don't like watching film. I don't like that. I'm gonna hopefully charge that up to being young, because you about to be a professional athlete, and that gotta go out the window. But it ain't gotta be just him. Matthew Golden's there, Emeka Ibuka's there, Luther Burden is there. There are other offensive weapons, Trey Harris, Savion Williams. I can name a whole bunch of receivers that we should be looking at. The gentleman from Stanford, that's really hard to say his name. I don't know, I'm not even going to do it. I was about to butcher it. But go get offensive weapons that should be within the first 50 picks. First 50 picks, I need weapons in those slots. And then build the trenches. Let's not act like even teams that we envy trench-wise, like the Detroit Lions or our rival Philadelphia Eagles, haven't gotten players from like the 7th round and turned them into good players because of coaching. It's not just take blue chip at offensive line. It also shouldn't be don't take blue chip at the skill positions. You know, the main reason why I'm making this is because I'm going to be consistent over the next month. I'm going to, like, I've had this in the last couple of years. Let me just talk to y'all. I've had this whole thing where, Rome, you was happy with, you was telling me that this dude was great. And you said that Deuce Vaughn was this. And you was talking about Robert Flournoy. And you was this, that, and everybody can't wait to throw shit back in your face. They can't. They can't wait to come throw ish back in your face because you trying to be positive about the team. So this year I'm taking a different approach. This is the show me year. You're going to have to show me before I give you any credit. I might highlight that you had a good camp day, but I'm always going to preface that by saying, hey, this ain't a real life game yet. This ain't, I need to see him in a real life game. That's what we doing. So all of that extra praise that I've been giving out, nope. Sorry. Flournoy, you got to show me, dog. Jonathan Mingo, you got to show me. Jalen Tolbert, you got to show me. But I want y'all to show me while battling for your roster life, because we need to bring in more talent. 2 more receivers should be added to this roster. Those other dudes can battle for their roster life. Veteran receivers should still be added. Draft or no draft. We should. We should just load it up. And then a young receiver should come in and just make everybody on the roster question, am I going to be here? It's not enough of that. It's not enough of questioning, are you going to be here? It's a whole lot of, well, the team invested in you, so you got a spot. It should be more of, will I be here? If you ain't CeeDee Lamb signing that big deal, or you haven't gotten an extension, you should wonder if you're going to be here. Am I going to make it through camp? Jalen Tolbert should be nervous about making it through camp. And everybody below him, 100%. Mingo should be like, that 4th might not hold me. Mingo should feel like what he just saw with Trey Lance. That 4th round ain't keep him around. It shouldn't keep you around. I don't care what draft position you were. I need results. Results. That's all I'm saying. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. The receiving core, the running back room, is not enough. And I'm going to be pounding the table saying we need weapons into the draft so that if it comes back up, hey, man, them weapons ain't quite work out. You won't be confused. Now, Rome was saying that they needed weapons all spring and summer. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about Well, do you think we got enough weapons? Do you think we set? Because I don't. I don't think we set going into the draft. We need to keep adding. We're not done. The job not done. Like I said, man, like 15 away from 30K. Y'all hit that sub button, hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.